It doesn't hunt the way animals hunt. It waits. Deep in the tree line, standing perfectly still, blending into the forest the way a telephone pole blends into a road, you don't notice it until you're already too close. They call it Siren Head. Standing nearly 40 feet tall, it resembles a skeleton. A human skeleton stretched wrong, proportions violated in ways the eye refuses to process. The arms hang too low, the torso is too long. The skin, if you can call it that, looks like dried bark and rust and compressed absence. Where its head should be, two industrial sirens, old ones, the kind mounted on civil defense towers to warn entire towns of incoming disaster. But the sound they produce is not a warning. Survivor testimony describes what they heard before realizing it was Siren Head. Their grandmother's voice calling from just beyond the next hill. Emergency alerts, specific ones, local ones, broadcasting the names of their missing family members. Laughter from their childhood, white noise that gradually over hours resolved into a sound like 1,000 people breathing simultaneously in total darkness. Siren Head is not generating these sounds, it is replaying them. Researchers believe it absorbs audio from its environment and its victims, voices, music, ambient sound, the specific silence of the moments just before something terrible happens. It stores these, then it broadcasts them. Nobody is sure why. The leading theory is mimicry, luring prey into range. But the sounds it plays often have no apparent connection to any living target nearby. It has been documented broadcasting conversations that occurred decades before its appearance in an area. Radio broadcasts from stations that no longer exist. The final voicemails of people whose phones were found in the forest. There are no confirmed kills. There are confirmed disappearances. The pattern is consistent. Campers report unusual sounds at night, sirens in the distance that don't stop, voices from the wrong direction. They investigate, they don't return. What remains occasionally are photographs, taken on phones found at the site, sometimes with the phone still locked, as if the image was captured without the owner's knowledge. In almost every photograph, a shape at the tree line, standing still, facing the camera. The sirens are silent in photographs, of course, but witnesses who have seen Siren Head and survived, by fleeing, describe the sound fading as distance increases. Not fading cleanly, fading the way a voice fades when someone stops talking mid-sentence. Like it chose to stop. Like it decided you weren't worth the broadcast. Siren Head has no confirmed origin, no known nest, lair or territory. It appears across rural and forested regions worldwide with no geographic pattern. The only pattern is the sound. If you hear sirens in the woods, far from any road, far from any town, don't try to find the source. Don't call back. Don't listen for what it says next.